What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here, and it is time for World of Warcraft. Today, the weekly bank clear out. Got some good stuff this week, especially on my blacksmith. I'm going to do a pretty good clear out there. But let's look at what we're starting with. Let's go ahead and pull up our little thing here, hover over it. This add-on, by the way, is called Bagnon, that shows you this all down here. I think you can also do it with TSM maybe to show you the total goal between all the characters that you select. So there's a couple different ways to do it, but that's what we're starting with. We are starting with 1,908,252 gold, 91 silver, and 58 copper. All right, let's check out the bank clearouts. So what I do is I just do my normal stuff during the week, and then I share with you all typically on Saturdays the clear out and just highlight some cool items or some things to look out for that can maybe help you in your gold making ventures. So this is Ham Sandwich. Ham Sandwich is Alchemy and Inscription. He was my main. He's the guy that I typically get all the achievements on, Keystone Master, all that kind of stuff. I have Alchemy and Inscription, which I've been slacking on lately. Alchemy, you have to keep posting a lot of stuff very often for small profits, not really my style. And then Inscription, you get some good things, but it's so. And that always changes by expansion and stuff like that, what's good, what isn't. By no means is Alchemy and Inscription bad. Just some of the things on this realm, like the Sandstone Drake that you get from Archaeology, two-person flying mount, sometimes it loses 20,000 gold, and sometimes it makes 5,000 gold on this realm. So that's a big one for Alchemy. It's not doing too well for me over here. All right, anyway, let's go through this. We've got 455k right now. Just sold some stuff. This is just some like Tenebrous Ribs and just small crap like that. For the haters out there, again, Arboreal Shard. Sold in a stack of 40. I get these for 100 gold a piece because the rep spent 4,000, and I've got 5,136 gold. So made 1,000 out there. So still doing that with Arboreal Shards. Be careful though, because if you do have to post them several times, you will start getting into the negative. Some Vantis runes of the first ones. Okay, Shadestone. So this one sold for a little bit less, 949. If you look here, this one sold for like over 1k. This one sold for over 1k. Some of them are like 1,300. So Shadestone, you can only make it once a day. So I buy enough ground, like marrow root and those kind of ground herbs to do it for a whole week. And then every day I log on and I just make that part of my daily cooldown crafting. So I'll just craft it once a day and then post it. But it brings in about 800 to 1,000 gold a day for like 5 seconds of work. So that's pretty good. Some missives, nothing exciting. Some ore that I picked up from mission tables. A glyph made 100 gold on. The Aerial Chameleon, War Scroll of Intellect. Now these War Scrolls actually do pretty well. I've just been too lazy to make them lately because I've been doing other crafting. Shadestone 1,300. Endless Tincture of Renewed Combat. I actually made a separate video about this. I'm not sure what level this was. I made like 3 or 4 different ones with the relics to make them different item levels. But this one only sold for 547. They're normally selling for like 2 to 3 K. So I actually need to make a note. Let me make a note. I actually need to make another one of those to sell that. So we've got 15,700 gold. Let's open that. All right, there we go. And now we're at 471k on this guy. And TSM, we're going to find out how high this goes up here as well. I don't think this calculates all of your gold coming in, though. We'll see. But let's just look down here at the end and figure it out. All right, let's move on. Okay, Deadly Wedgie. Sort of becoming my new main. I'm trying to push 2,500 on him as well, just to learn it, and it's been really fun. I don't like not playing a human though. I don't know. I just got to think about that. But Demon Hunter's pretty fun. He is leatherworking and skinning. Now, I've been working on him getting his skinning up, and I've been doing Pandaria recently, and I'll probably put some content out about that. But skinning can be very, very profitable. I like to have at least one of each profession, right? Just because I get bored. I get bored of doing blacksmithing or alchemy or whatever it is, and then I switch to another guy and try to build him up as much as I can. So, for example, I've got a lot of old patterns and stuff on my tailoring and blacksmithing. This leather worker, I need to go get a bunch of old patterns. Like I don't have a lot of the Legion stuff and Darian stuff, so I need to just try to fill that out, right? Also some old content like Warbear leather harness and stuff like that. I need to get that on this guy. So there's still a lot of work to do. One thing about Warcraft is there's no like end game, right? Necessarily, like you never win when you're doing anything in here. Okay. Leatherworking has not been super profitable so far for me on this realm in Shadowlands. I'm not gonna lie. With the new content. So let's look and see what we sold. We did get 49,000 gold out of this guy this week. Let's see. Sacred Shard, Soul Dust. I normally send those off to my enchanter, but I must have just been lazy and just posted them. Mode of Harmony, Magnificent Hide. Here's something that I'm starting to do as a daily cooldown, and I just learned this. So Pandarian leatherworking. You learn it and then you kill mobs, and then you can get this Magnificent Hide recipe, and it's like 20 exotic leather, which on my realm are like, well, they're like 3 gold a piece right now, so 60 gold. Turn it into this, sell it for 215. So if you're on the character anyway, just make it one of your dailies. Some ore, some stonehide leather, comfortable riding bards. I've been selling some of those, make a couple hundred gold on those. Exotic leather, somebody bought a few of them. Storm scale, desolate scale pauldrons, probably making about 150 gold on those. Maybe a little more actually. So even this green stuff, the desolate stuff, you can sell a lot of that and make pretty good gold. Shadebound treads, I mean nothing really, too exciting. Down here, heavy desolate armor kit, sold 21 of them for 5,000. I think I made about 50 or 60 gold each on those, so not a huge profit. But other than that, just little piddly stuff that I've gotten from the mission table that I'm selling off. Stonehide leather barding, there's an interesting one. That's a Legion craft that you can put on your mount. It's the leather barding for the Legionary, so I think it's in the Broken Shores, the Broken Isles, something like that. And made over 1,000 gold on it, so that's pretty nice. These are just the current Shadowlands barding. Sold some drums. Let's see, anything close to 1,000. So another stonehide leather barding. Some more barding, some more like drums. Dredged leather. Here's something interesting. So dredged leather is selling for like between 30 and 70 gold on my realm all the time, and I play on 2 realms, and on both realms it's selling like that. So I sold 39 of them for 1,000. You farm them in Nazjatar primarily. I think they have them in like the Legion Pandaland too. But it's a good farm actually. Ranking up is sort of dumb how you have to do it to get your ranks up in the skinning, but it's good once you have it. These are really good farm here. Storm scale. What else? Dredged leather right here. You can see 65 for 1,800, so the price went down a little bit there. More dredged leather, right? So 4,800 gold for 165 of them. All right, and that's it. So nothing really too exciting there. I haven't crafted a lot of the 233s and 262s with this guy recently, just because in the past I haven't made that much gold, and I've been doing other stuff. It's a lot to keep up with several characters and try to get the most out of each one, right? So you either have to sort of spread yourself thin, or really, hone in on one profession. But I like to just sort of do it all, so that's what I do. 49,000 gold. Let's open this up. I think last week we had about 2 million. Okay, there's that guy. Let's check actually. So last week, today is what? Today's the 11th. So on the 4th, yeah. So we had ended with 2 million gold. So, all right, let's check out next guy. All right, Beard of War. I'm excited about this guy. Blacksmithing and engineering. This has been some of the best so far this season for me. So 303,000 gold in the mailbox. All right, so let's check out some of the sweet stuff that's sold here. All these little fish and things like that, I just get these from the mission board. When I don't have anything else to run, I'll take the stupid little fish things, which is, you know, you don't make a lot of gold on that anymore, but it is what it is. Blah, blah, blah. Shadow Steel Waist Guard, 2,863 gold. Here's one thing I want to show you. Demon Steel Greaves of the Peerless. This is a Demon Steel Legion pattern that you make with Demon Steel. 14,000 gold. Let's look and see how much this thing costs to make. So let's bring this up. Blacksmithing. I'm really excited about this. I'll probably make an individual video about this Demon Steel stuff. What did I say that it was? It was the Demon Steel. What was it? Dun, 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 dun. Greaves. Okay, Demon Steel Greaves. Look at this. This cost me 340 gold to make. And I made 14,000 gold on it. It's got a 0.04 sale rate, right? It does take a few blood of Sargeras, but that's not a big deal. So 14,000 gold profit made on a Legion pattern. People are spending 14,000 gold to make one legendary rank 7 and then selling it and profiting like 2,000 gold. So the current content stuff isn't always the way to go, especially with the Mage Tower now in the mix. So people want it for Transmog or Mage Tower, like min-maxing and stuff like that. But either way you cut it, that's a pretty cool, that is a very cool sale. Ceremony Scotland's 87 gold. Probably didn't really make anything on that. Maybe like 30, 40 gold. Shadowghast Waist Guard. This is my legendary. So I decided, since with the nerfs to legendary crafting, I'm going to go ahead and rank some up to rank 4. And then, you know, add the regent and then get up to 7. So I spent about 13,500 something gold making this. And it did sell for 15,900 gold. So I did make about 2,000 gold off of it. But I had to spend like 13 to do it, on top of all the gold that I had to spend to actually, craft it up. Mega Bond Imprint Matrix. You guys know that I love this. I've gotten anywhere between 3,000 gold to 14,000 gold. So this one's sold. This is the lowest one I've ever sold this for, 2,800 gold. Typically they're like 8 to like 11,000, but sold that. Still made like 2,500 gold on it, so not too bad. Wormhole generator Zandalar. I usually just keep some of these wormhole generators up on the auction house at all times. Make about 1,800 gold on those. Sold a bunch of ore on accident. I actually meant to keep this to craft, but I posted it with TSM and just forgot to cancel it. So whatever. Pump action bandage gun. Make about 1,000 gold on these. I sell them consistently. It's a Legion craft and engineering. Shadow Steel arm guards. So the 262s and the 233s are selling well for me on my blacksmith. So that's about the only one. I imagine my jewel crafting is going to do well also when I get that up. Mono hardened hoof plates. BFA. Attachment for your mount, and 1,400 gold for 3 of them. Deep sea satin, monolite ore. So this monolite ore, I actually bought a bunch of this for really cheap and then resold it. So this was an actual flip. So I made about 3,500 gold on this. Swap blaster, another engineering craft, 1,800 gold. Here's a big one. Depleted Kai Pyrium rocket, 93,000. Now, I had to list this for probably a little bit over a week, and it started at like 117, and then we got down to like the 94, 95 gold, and people started buying it. So ended up making probably about 20,000 gold on that and spending like 70. but you got to spend it to make it. It's just fake money anyway. Inflatable mount shoes, 6,185. Made I forget how much gold I made on this. Inflatable mount shoes though, sold them for 6,185 for one. So it is a little bit expensive to make because the dredged leather bladders are like 450 gold each on my server, and it takes a few of them. But made several thousand gold on that. Dreadful gear, again, old pattern from Legion. Cost me maybe 300 gold to make. Sold it for 5,300, so about 5k on that. Here's another Mechabot imprint matrix. This one sold for 5,700. And then these steel-bound harnesses, I bought a bunch at 28k to resell for higher. I was only able to sell a few of them for like over 30. So now I'm just taking the loss and getting the gold back. Zilly Zwalag ATV. Sold this for 23,000 gold. This one's sort of a pain to get though, right? So you have to farm the recipe as a engineer. You have to have engineering and blacksmithing, or you have to buy the part because it takes two parts. One's an engineering recipe, one's a blacksmithing recipe, and you get them from, I think, the mother lode, I believe. And then they're drops. So I farmed this like crazy in BFA. So you make one part on engineering and one part on blacksmithing, and then you combine those parts, and then that cost me about 6,000 gold to do that, and then you sell it and you make 18,000 gold or something like that. So it's pretty good. You can also sell the parts individually, and that actually works. Like if somebody has blacksmithing and they have that part but they don't have engineering, they need that part, they'll buy that engineering part, and so you can get a lot of gold that way as well. Shadow Steel Waist Guard, more Steel Barn Harness, some ceremonious stuff. Demon Steel Pauldrons. Now this sold for 818 gold, so we made about 500 gold. Not like that other Demon Steel thing, but yeah, 303,000 gold. So let's go ahead and open all this. I feel like that was a lot to talk about with blacksmithing, but there was a lot of cool stuff in there, right? There was a lot of cool things to check out and to sort of go through. So it wasn't too bad for y'all sticking with me on that. So now we got 790,000, and we're already up over where we were last week. We're at 2,278,000, so we're already in the green here. Let's go to our next guy. All right, Deadly Wedgie, Tailoring and Enchanting. Again, not doing so hot with the 233s and 262s. You got to spend a lot to make a little. But doing good on some other stuff. So let's go through this. 46,000 gold roundabouts. Just some little stuff here. Again, dredged leather. I just had some of this in my bank from a past expansion. I don't know why, and my tailor, so I just sold that off. Light step hoof plates. Look at this. Two of these I sold for 1,966 gold. Let's actually go ahead and look at the profit on that real quick. Let's pull up enchanting. Let's do hoof plates. Light step hoof plates. So I'm making 797 gold on each one. So spending 236 and then selling them for in the like the thousands, right? So making about 800 gold. So that is pretty sweet. Something to look out for everybody. Those hoof plates. What else we got? Dredged leather, shadow lace cord, 900 gold, 525 gold. The discrepancy, I'm not sure why that's there, but that's what it is. Fortified speed, some just regular enchants. Some more light step hoof plates right here, 4 of them for almost 4,000 gold. Need to be keeping those up for sure on the auction house. Enchant neck, Mark of the Hidden Satire. Okay, so I made a video also about these enchant necks from Legion. The reason people really like these is because if you're going into the mage tower, you want to be like as pumped as you can, right? And we don't have any enchant necks, current ones, right? So people are buying these to enchant their neck piece, and they're selling for almost 3,000 gold a piece, and I'm making like 2,000 gold each on them. So this is very profitable here, these marks from Legion, the neck enchants. Deep Sea Satin, I'm just selling that off. I got a crap ton of it that I'm not using from BFA. Some more light step hook plates. Look at this, Mark of the Claw, 2 of these for 9,400. So this is almost 4,000 something almost 5,000 actually gold each that I'm selling these for, and it's costing me below 1K to make. Again, more market hidden satire, so pretty sweet there. Some shrouded stuff. This is just your basic green things, but look at this. I mean, actually, these I think these are I think the level 87s. I think I put the novice crafter marks in these, the blue ones, and then sell those so people can wear them at 50. But I'm making 200 something gold on each. Shadow lace trousers, just some regular stuff like that. Some cloth bags. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and open that up. All right, 2.3 million. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's go to the next guy. All right, Ham and Swiss. I originally brought this guy over to be my bank alt, but then decided I didn't want to. So basically, all I do on this guy is log in and craft living steel and craft Jard's peculiar energy source, so I can make a sky golem once a month on this guy and on my warrior as well. But I've discovered recently that these right here, these pulsating sacks, I think these actually come from a Legion as well. Let's double check that. Nope, let's check this. Let's do it like this. Alchemy of the Broken Isles. Yep, so you can transmute meat to a pet, and you can do this. It's got a daily reset on it, and this is the stuff that you need here. Pretty worthless. This kind of stuff you have to get from doing other transmutes though, so I don't think you can buy this in the auction house, so that's going to be your hold up there. But what it does is it gives you this growling sack, and then 7 days you can open it and you get a pet. And I actually sold a pet for a pretty good amount of gold, and I'll show you that next. But let's see what we get here. So this is the mana wormling, selling for 25 gold. So pretty useless, right? We'll just go ahead and add that to our selection. So hopefully this will be a little bit better. But we do have 5,000 gold on him, and we're just going to clear the bank out because we did sell a few things when he was the bank alt. Nothing exciting. Literally just old stuff that I had left over from another expansion. So let's just open that. All right. And that puts us up to 2.328. All right, let's move on. Okay, last guy. Bank Sandwich. My new alt, my level 10 DK Bank Tune. No professions. Does have the little dino here, which is nice because I can just log in, clear out my mail, and post. I don't have to walk over here or anything like that to the auction house. Let's see what we got. 11,000 gold. So some of this stuff is just duplicates of what we've already seen. Here's what I wanted to show you here. The Ridgeback Piglet. 3,325 gold. That is something that I got from that growling sack. And yeah, so I mean, I made the transmute, opened it after a week, had this little piglet guy in here, and I was actually surprised. I was like, man, 3,000 gold. I don't know if anybody's going to buy that, and somebody did for 3,325 gold. Another one here, Fell Iron Greatsword, costs a couple hundred gold to make. It's an old blacksmithing pattern. Sold it for 1,900, so made about 1,000 gold on that. Another Endless Tincture selling for low 456, which is really low. It must have been a different item level than the standard one, so I don't think I'm going to make those again. Potion of Treasure Finding, 570 gold. Azara's Veil, 788 for 44 of them. The Azara's Veil farms can be good as well. Codex of the Still Mind, Shadowlands Seas. This one's a little bit more like it. This Endless Tincture of Renewed Combat, 949 gold. That's a little more like it, making about 800 gold on that. So let's go ahead and open that. 11,000 gold altogether, and we'll see where we ended up. All right, let's check it out. 2339483. So 2 million. Let's pull it up here. So 2,339,482. All right. So let's just double check the math here, just because I'm like that. I'm an old school calculator kind of guy. 2339482. We'll just do that, and then minus the 1968251 we started with. Yep, 371 is what I got. So if you look down here, this is between all the 7 people on this realm here. And so I'm still trying to figure out TSM here, but here is the June 8th. I had 1.9 million, so I invested a bunch, right? Total gold earned in the last 7 days, I think. Yes, so in the last week, 441,000, 73,610 earned per day. So it's that's like 70,000 gold earned today. That's pretty good. Total gold spent 103, so I did spend a lot as well. And total profit 338,403 gold. Right? So yeah, over 300,000 gold profit this week, everybody. So that's pretty good. That is pretty sweet indeed. So that's all I've really been doing, crafting and posting, and I even slack off sometimes. If it's not fun for me at the time, I don't do it, right? I'll do some dungeons or something like that, and then just log in and do my daily stuff, because it takes time, right? Like this week I might really focus more on like jewel crafting on my other realm, or like blacksmithing or something like that. So, and then really just pump into those, and then yeah, do that, because I mean, you can't do everything on every profession all the time. At least I can't, right? It takes too much time and it's not enjoyable for me. So I'll do what I like, and I don't stress out if I'm like, oh man, that fell great sword, I need to make another one, but I forgot. I don't stress out about it. It's just a game. It's just fake gold, right? It's supposed to be fun. So you can do it though. You can make gold. When you make gold like this, I don't ever have to worry about not having enough repairs. If there's a rep mount that I want, you know, they're usually like 20, 30,000 gold. Not a problem. I'll just go ahead and pick it up. You can pretty much get just about whatever you want doing gold making with this method, just crafting and posting, crafting and posting. I enjoy that. Farming is something totally different that I do a little bit of, but I'd rather be running a dungeon or something instead of farming. And that's just me. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you stick around on the channel. Make sure you subscribe, because I've got a lot of content coming out like this, ways to help you make gold. I did start leveling up from 50 my jewel crafter, and he is making killer gold. Right now he's on a different realm, so I'm not including it in this video, but I did make a separate video about jewel crafting. I think I'll probably make a follow-up one specifically for him until I level him up to 60, and then I'll probably transfer him over to this server, and that way I'll just have them all together. That's my plan right now, so stick around. Sub to the channel if you like this kind of content. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Remember, it's just a game. Have fun. Take it easy, and until next time, I'll catch you all later.